I need a new space, but like, girl, what have you done with the space you have?
Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. I go by Izlo on the internet, and we're gonna be doing another foundation try on and wear test today. I'm actually gonna be testing out a foundation that has been around for ages, but I've not tried it yet, and I just wanted to share my own thoughts. I'm gonna be testing out the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Airbrush foundation. I got this recently actually from ASOS, and I wanted to try another high-end foundation. Going to try and keep this on the whole day. I know I said that in the last foundation try on, but it is currently 11:27 a.m. so I'm gonna try and keep this on till 10 p.m. So I'm gonna be priming with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I always prime, so I don't want to do anything that I wouldn't normally do if I'm gonna wear makeup. So I've been seeing this product like all around TikTok and stuff, but I haven't really seen anyone do like an in-depth try on. I thought I would try out and see. Also, if you don't have this foundation, this would be good for you to decide if it's something that you want to buy. Next, I'm gonna color correct with a bit of color corrector, and a little bit of concealer. I'm using this one from e.l.f. This is the Pro Concealer Orange Color Corrector, but this is a way too orange for me, so I'm gonna tone it down with a little bit of concealer. This is the Pink Camo. This is the Pink Camo concealer from, I think the brand is called Pink Honey actually. Just gonna scrape a little bit of concealer and mix that in with my color corrector to make a peachy shade like this. Space is so crammed, it's like,
I need a new space, but like, girl, what have you done with the space you have?
I'm gonna apply this on the areas of my skin where I have like hyperpigmentation. So under my eyes, right here, around my lips, yeah, my mouth rather, and then my cheek area. Anything that might cause discoloration. Oh, I'm supposed to use my mic. Oh well, I forgot that I have like a mic. But the thing is, I don't know if I feel like I prefer what the sound is like without the mic personally, only because if I have it here, it's very like loud and it picks up on like every single sound. Now let's look at the claims of this foundation. It says that it is weightless, comfortable, it's buildable as well. It also has 1.5% niacinamide. I personally don't know how effective that is to have an active in a makeup product. I mean, I did study cosmetic science, but like, do I remember anything? I don't know. Anyways, it also claims that it is a natural airbrush foundation, so it should give like an airbrushed look, which is interesting. Let me see if this have anything else on the internet. This is what Sephora says.
It says it is a weightless real-life filter foundation that's ultra blurring and smoothing for an easy airbrushed finish with medium to buildable coverage for foolproof, seamless, easy application.
It doesn't say anything about how long it should stay on the skin, so I'm not going to assume that it's long lasting, but I still want to test out how long it stays. I got the shade Gingerbread. Okay. Shade match I think is really nice. It leans a little bit more warmer than I thought, but I still think it's a neutral shade. And it's not as liquidy as I thought, and it's not also as thick as I thought. I think it's more in the middle. But this is giving full coverage based on just the texture alone. Let's look at what this looks like based on a swipe. Okay. This is looking a bit light for me. So a little backstory is I actually tried this on in, I think it was Sephora. The shade after this was a little bit too dark for me, so I'm a bit concerned that this might not be the right or the exact shade. I don't even know if they have my exact shade, but we're gonna apply it all over the face anyway and blend. But it has like a smell that I don't like. Okay. This looks a little bit yellow to me. Coverage wise, it is medium because I'm still seeing a little bit of hyperpigmentation peeking through. A bit more from my hand. And drag it down to my neck just so the blend is a little bit more seamless. Especially if you have like different tones between your face, neck and chest. You want the look, you want your whole face and neck to match. Okay, we don't want no scary differences, okay? From what I'm seeing on the camera and on the mirror, it looks like my shade. I thought it was a little bit light. Look in the mirror. Actually, no. I don't know if it oxidized or what, but it looks like my, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, this is the shade that best matches me. If I try it maybe for 55, that might be a perfect match, but this works as well. The way I want to do this is I want to just do the rest of my face and then come back to share some thoughts, and then we're going to through the day and do some check-ins. I've done my face. My brain did something there for a minute and I'm like, what the heck was that? Anyways, I've just done my full face. I've done my base, my concealer, my lips, my eyes. If you want a tutorial on this look, there'll be a separate video for that. But I'm gonna talk about my thoughts, my current thoughts on the Huda Beauty foundation. Now, this is very full coverage. Like I can see it on my skin. Like I can see the makeup is there. Okay, pause. I need some lip gloss like now. Sorry, I try not to add lip gloss to this look. Don't get me wrong, I like this look. I like the matte lip, but I want to do gloss. I just like lip gloss. Okay, I like lip gloss. So adding this is the Maybelline hyaluronic acid lip gloss. This is the shade Moon, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I like. So yeah, that looks way better. Yeah. Okay, cool. So like I was talking about the face, this is a very full coverage look. Like, yeah, I think once you've applied your concealer, bronzer, blush, everything, this is full coverage. I look smooth, like in real life, by the way, not just on camera. In the mirror, oh my god. Huda Beauty, I think you did a thing here. The words that I would use to describe my face is definitely airbrushed and definitely flawless. Like I don't see any like imperfections peeking through. I don't see any creases, which will be interesting to test because I do tend to crease around my mouth area here. So it will be interesting to see how that performs in that area. It does look like you put a filter on, which is insane to me because what the heck? I literally look airbrushed. Airbrush. I think this looks beautiful actually. It looks beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Huda Beauty, I think you did a thing with this, but we need to test out how long it is gonna last. I'm gonna try and keep this on, like I said, till 10 p.m. It's currently 12:45, so let's see what that looks like at the end of the day. I'm gonna try and do a check-in maybe at 6, and then I'm gonna do another check-in, which will be the last one, at around 10 p.m. Hopefully I can keep this on for that long. I personally don't have it in me today, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to. I'm obsessed actually. Wait 1 second. Like, especially like this air, like this looks so smooth. Like, anyways, those are my current thoughts. So far, I like it a lot, just based on what my final look is like. The only thing to test out now is how long it lasts, and then we will wrap up this video. Okay, so here is my check-in at 6 p.m. I still had that airbrushed and smooth finish. However, I did start to get a bit oily, especially around the center of my face. So if you do have oily skin, I suggest adding more powder or using a mattifying primer and spray. But if you have dry skin, you might like this finish. The only issue I had was that I could still see my creases, but I think this can be fixed with some proper skin prep. This is my check-in at 9 p.m. My face is still very much intact, no wearing off or issues, and yeah, I really like this product, so I'm going to keep wearing and testing it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you tried this product and have thoughts, don't forget to comment as well. Also, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.